Hello, YouTuberinos. My name is Fox R, the second person in the duo of Mr. Fox RJ. Today, I will be recording the game Kerbal Space Program uh, on my Xbox, since I didn't have my Mac to record this on when I started this. I'm not going to go into a big explanation on what Kerbal Space Program is. You can just Google it. But yeah, this will be a career mode game. I'm going to call it Kerbal Career Program. Now, text input is kind of slow, so I'm just call it Kerbal Career. With the default flag, because it's awesome. And let's start. The loading screens are a little long, but they're not too long in the game, which is good. So now we can get started. Yeah, I've already seen this 12 times. So, let's accept the first few missions. Gather scientific data. Got it. Launch our first vessel. Got it. Now, I'm going to be gathering everything from all the scientific items we have. So, right now that would just be the mystery goo, since we're just starting off. But anyway, let's select the Mark 1 pod and the mystery goo containment unit. Okay, that seems pretty good. Let's get Jeb up in here. Jeb, let's go. Got some nice music in it. And okay, let's get a crew report, a mystery goo report, and a Jeb EVA report. Let's see. Now, do we want EVA while flying? We can get that some other time. Actually, no. Let's keep that. We already have data from Kerbin's ground. So let's board this. And actually, we can exit again once this thing loads. And then we can let go and get a crew report from here. EVA report. It's technically the same thing, just like not inside. And okay, let's recover this craft and see what science we got. Nice. 13 science. That'll be able to unlock these first two nodes. The basic rocketry, which unlocks this stuff, and Engineering 101, which unlocks the SC9001, which will guarantee us more science opportunities, which allows us to unlock more stuff, which guarantees us more science opportunities. Any questions? I don't think so. If you do have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I doubt you do, unless you're, I don't know. Launch our first vessel. Are you saying that sitting on the ground is not launching? Well, then I don't care. I'm gonna launch something then. Leave facility. Vehicle assembly building. Let's build a small craft. Doesn't need to do much. Okay. Fuel tanks. This thing. And a throttleable engine. A parachute. Not like we're going to need it much. And last but not least, the SC9001 to record while flying. There we go. You may be thinking, Doge Fox, this isn't gonna go in the air too far, and that is exactly the purpose of it. The exact purpose. Let's launch. Hey guys, I was just talking to my grandmother, and I'm resuming my recording now. And I'm gonna launch Jeb and do some minor science. Jeb will see what it's like to be in the air. How much throttle is this thing gonna need? That's good. That's good. And boop, And let's test this out. Mystery goo. That's good. Crew report. That's good. Now, gotta head back down. Parachute this out. I'm gonna throttle here, and oh, well, it looks like this is gonna be mostly survivable, and I can just throttle up at the end. Gonna time warp down, getting pretty close, and let's just minorly throttle. Minor, under 18, minor. Yeah! Now let's recover this. Nice job, Jab. $40 science. That's pretty good for a beginning. That could unlock a few nodes. 80,000. That's pretty good. I think I did this on normal difficulty. I didn't check. But let's see. What other contracts? Available contracts? Whew, that's a lot of contracts. Let's see. Escape the atmosphere and orbit Kerbal. Now these are going to be challenging, but we can accept this one since the other one won't be due for 4 days. And at the beginning of the game, that's a long time. Now let's test out this RT thingy. Of course, before we do that, we should research a little. I'll research survivability since parachutes are awesome. Now let's see, general rocketry or stability. General rocketry will allow us to reach higher heights, which means that we can do more science. And science is useful. Now, let's research that. And, well, let's test out the RT-10. Of course, I'm going to need to rebuild my craft. By rebuild, I mean completely delete and then put everything on it. It's not rebuilding if it's different, right? Don't judge me, please. I'm terrible. Let's see, RT-10. This will be necessary. Launch. And here we go. It's about to be ready any second now, yes. Okay, crud, well, we need to, put this in a different stage. And, oh wait, you gotta test it by pressing test, right? Right. And there we go. Nice and testy. Does that make sense? That'll make sense. I don't care. Gotta get all the different angles. Oh yeah, and the IVA. The IVA in this game is awesome because you can see what Jeb sees. And you can see what Jeb's doing by, like this. You happy, Jeb? You smiling? You're not smiling. That's unusual. Oh, wait, you're just natural smiling. You always smile. I've never seen you not smile, Jeb. Because you are Jeb. Jeb in this game, if you haven't heard, is, well, I'd say he's the most extreme one of them all. Out of the 4 original Kerbals. Whoa, are we gonna get back up? Whoa. This is actually... Oh my god, the seizures. Let's try and fix this. There we go. Stop spinning. There we go. I stopped him from spinning, at least a little. Jeb will stop being sick. And it looks like we've spread all the way from KSC to a different part of Kerbal. Not too far though. It's, yeah, KSC's just over there. Gotta wait till we get a little lower. But let's generate some drag. We gotta go to the retrograde if we want to generate drag. And shoot, I hope I don't need a heat shield for this. Boosters are heat shields. Trust me. Plus, I didn't put a decoupler on this, so this better work. We got those re-entry effects going. Let's see just how it looks plain. And, oh my, it adjusts for aerodynamics apparently. I have no choice in this. Oh god, looks like we're going fast. May the Kraken help us. It's not gonna help us. Okay, guess we need to redo this. Revert to launch. Don't worry, Jem, you didn't die. Trust me. That was just a dream. I'm quoting here in the background with my hands. Wrong staging. If that happened, then the thing would just go swirly whirly and then crash. I'm pretty sure. There we go. Seems like it's working pretty well. And apparently, since I pressed A instead of testing it like via the right-click menu, so this hopefully it did work. That's what I'm saying. Now, my commentary isn't necessarily always on target with the game because I need to be focused on both my commentary and the game at the same time. And like we know from the spork, multitasking isn't always the best. Now, I'm going to try and wiggle this to generate some drag to get us within acceptable range for parachute deployment. It looks like we're getting pretty close to an acceptable speed. Yep, there we go. Yes, that is totally how parachute works. It totally goes through craft. Oh, look! It's a parachute-powered engine! Hold on. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold. Hopefully YouTube isn't contagious. Now, let's time warp this down, since I know you guys don't want to sit through this whole thing. But thankfully, since we're above the ocean, it will deploy right on time. And hey, it looks like even the booster may survive. We were relatively far from KSC, but oh hey, we're right near the island. Hey, EVA report. Aw, dang, I can't EVA here? Well, in that case, I'll just EVA in the water. See EVA report? It's from Kerbal's water. But still, that's a good enough report. Let's board. And get a crew report, too, because why not? Oh, this would have been a great opportunity for some science. I'll do science later. Now, let's recover this. Nice, 6 science earned. Let's see what else we can do. Because Mission Control always has stuff in store. Ooh, now we can test one of these. Ooh, maybe we can escape the atmosphere of this. Because these little BACC boosters are pretty powerful at the beginning of the game. Let's see how powerful one of them really is. By stacking some science equipment and a crew pod on top of one. Probably going to put some other items next to it too. Some little boosters. Engines. BACC thumper. Flea booster. Wait, hold on. It'd probably be a good idea if we use a flea booster too. Oh, we don't have the decouplers for that. Never mind then. And also, I realized I just forgot to put everything I said I would have done on the actual craft. But let's put those on. Now, let's put 2 for symmetry reasons, because symmetry is good. No need for an antenna, we'll be making it back. Let's see, one of these, check. Probably be a good idea to put some drogue parachutes on this, Mark II radials. And let's put a decoupler on it too, because why not? You know what, to make sure that this thing steers the right way, I'm only going to put 1 fin. But, like, that'll work, right? That'll do something. 1 fin. They say stability fin. They never said stability fins. Or maybe they did. I don't care. Now, I'll need to separate the staging on the parachutes, unlike most people, because, I mean, I like to deploy my parachutes separately, never together, because the drogue parachutes just slow you down for the main parachutes. Otherwise, your main parachutes will just get ripped apart. And I did that wrong. I put the main parachute before the drogues. Oh, you can swap whole stages? Man, I wish I knew that in my other playthroughs that I never recorded. But anyway, let's see how this will work. Now, we're already tilting to the right slightly. And I tested the contract like it requested. I rhymed, rhyming time, hesitance, on a fence. I'm not sitting on a fence. What am I saying? But anyway, let's get up into the air and see how we do. Now, we could probably time warp this out. Ooh, getting pretty hot. What do you think, Jeb? Oh, we got so close to overheating over there. But let's see. Looks like we're going to escape the atmosphere after all. I mean, the last thin stages, they don't have much drag in them. In fact, let's check our apoapsis. Apoapsis 149,000 meters. About that. That seems pretty good. And we're going to go into the ocean, which means that mountains won't block our way. And mountains can actually be pretty challenging in this game, but they're also different biomes, so they can have science reasons. Let's disable the SAS, because reasons. 25,000, not 25,000, 25 science. Observe the goo. And the goo seems to have clumped into a sphere. It also appears to become brittle. Let's check the science reports for this, too. Review data. Microgravity has affected the growth of crystalline structures. Crystals, I like that. Loose objects are also flying around the bay in a very messy but fascinating way. Seems like something Kerbals would enjoy. No, I'll save that one for re-entry. A crew report? Check. Now, Jeb can't EVA, but he can still look out. Look at those stars. Yes, look at those wonderful stars. Sorry, I just had to reset my camera. The game camera, not an actual camera. I'm not recording my face in this. And apparently we're tilting now. I don't care. I only care during re-entry whether we're tilting. Either that or if I'm playing pinball. Because tilt! Oh god, we're getting actually pretty close to... We're re-entering, that's what I'm trying to say. We're in the upper atmosphere, so it means I better record this one last mystery goo. The goo seems to be getting very cold now. And it's going to be getting pretty hot because of re-entry fire. Because this ship is on fire! Wow, my voice sounds terrible when I'm sick. It probably sounds terrible on this microphone, too. Good job, self. Wow, I'm going fast. Drag, drag, generate drag, generate drag. Come on, generate drag. Drag. I should put wings on this. Why didn't I put wings on this? You should have told me to put wings on this, people. You should have commented on this before I even posted it. Why didn't you do that, people? Drag, drag, drag. Oh, actually, looks like we're gonna make it. Yeah, we're gonna make it. No need to comment after all. Or is there? Dun, dun, dun. Okay, that sounded so cringy. I'm so sorry. But either way, let's time warp. It's shaking. It's like it's baby in a lullaby. If a rocket classifies as a baby, trust me, same thing. Yeah. At 7 meters per second, re-entry goes really slowly. So, why don't I tell you a little story? Jeb was a guy who was originally just a pilot. Now he's a rocket pilot. Story. Clapping with my controller. It sounds great. Not. Oh, shoot, we're getting pretty close. clean, nice and splash. Let's recover this. Well, it looks like that's a good start. 88 science. That's like almost 90 science. We could unlock so much with that. Let's unlock stability, because why not? And what to unlock next? Well, we could do basic science, which allows for unmanned craft. Would be quite useful, although the Stay Put Nick never does anything right. It doesn't even have SAS, which keeps it stable. It doesn't do that. Look at that, no SAS. Meanwhile, let's see, advanced rocketry, maybe. General construction, maybe. Aviation, maybe. You know what, I'm gonna go back to this. Let me check mission control and see what missions are available. Now, there's so many observational surveys. Below 9,000 meters, above 9,000, below. In fact, this all seems so good. In fact, I'm gonna upgrade you. Take that. Upgrade it. But let's get some aviation so we can, do those surveys well. But, I'll do those in the next episode. Something to keep you waiting. But, cue the...
Got one last thing to say. Everybody, have a good day.